It's Jordan Mulligan from the Mulliganbrothers, and today's interview highlight is with World's Strongest Man, Hafþór Bjornsson, talking about competition and how he wants to beat his competition when they are at their best. The reason I wanted to do this highlight now is because Hafþór obviously still has that mindset, and there is a big fight coming up, and I really do feel that this mindset is applicable to them. So this is really interesting for me. Today's video is sponsored by Mulliganbrothers.com, where you can now buy the Not a Journal, the Inspired Change t-shirts, Hardest Worker in the Room t-shirts, and everything else. But before that, the link's in the description. But let's jump into the video. You've got a guy across on the other side of the world training. How do you deal with that mentally in terms of your training? And like you said, like almost like a Michael Jordan mentality. Like I'm just going to be the hardest worker in the gym. Like is that your mentality going in?
Definitely, and you know, it just motivates me basically to know of the other guys. It doesn't bother me. If I see someone being successful in his training circle and you know, that doesn't, you know, scare me. It just motivates me. It's like, okay, good. He's taking this seriously. That's good. I want that because I want to beat him in his best. I just want to beat someone that is lazy. I want to beat the best. But the thing is, I'm the best, so I'm the man to beat.
To be the best, you got to beat the best, man. I love it. So you put in 400 kilos on a bar, 450. The mentality before picking that weight up off the floor or putting that weight above your head. What is going through your mind when you're doing one of these massive lifts?
It's not necessarily what goes through my head at that moment. It's everything I've done before that lift. You know, the years behind. That's, you know, all those, like you'll see, you guys see, you know, right now I'm early into my training program, but you know, in the next couple of weeks and until the competition, this is gonna be my life. I'm gonna be obsessed, completely obsessed with everything that concerns getting better. Like there's nothing that, you know, if someone invites me to a party or a drink out late in the next 16 weeks, do you think I'm gonna go out? No, hell no. There's no fucking way. Like, if someone would ask me, bro, we're going out for a drink, you wanna come? I was like, are you serious? I had no way. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to eat my steak in the morning. You know, I don't even have to think about it in my mind. I'm that dedicated.
You say, I love the word obsession. When people think of what you do, they think you go in the gym and you lift weights, but the obsession does not finish there. The obsession is the eating, the sleeping, everything. Can you tell people what is involved with the obsession? Like how obsessive you have to be with every like small detail?
Yeah, I mean, just how I've been describing every single small details, you know, like I'm eating, I know exactly what I'm eating throughout the day, you know, I'm eating 6 meals a day, and you know, how can I describe that better? That's a good question, you know. I am obsessed, you know. I actually like that word as well, you know. I am obsessed, especially when it comes to season and you know, comes to my success. I'm absolutely obsessed. You know, the result speaks for itself. You know, there's not a convenience that I've been the most dominated strongman probably for so long time. Of course, Sidrun Sivik was quite dominant for a long time, but like I had some years where, like, for example, 2018, I didn't lose a competition. And then when I went into 2019, I started to dominate again. and actually placed third at the World Strongest Man this year, but I got injured as well. So it's like, you don't see a guy going back to back winning competition that often. You might see a guy win one show, but seeing a guy winning a show after a show after a show after a show, that's hard. That takes dedication, and that's very hard to do.
Yeah, I see a lot of, it's similar with the bodybuilding as well, like they might throw the Arnold so they can do the Olympia, or they might miss a competition here so they could win one competition here, but to do back to back to back and competition after competition, yeah, it is unbelievable.
And you know, there's a lot of guys that have some weaknesses, you know. There's this maybe one show that they have these 5-6 events, and they might just fit them very, very well, and they might do quite well. But then they might compete a month later and maybe place third or fourth. I had a very long winning streak where I just kept on winning show. That's because, you know, I didn't have a weakness. I just like, everything was on point. I didn't party. I didn't stay out late. I was just unbeatable. And I got beaten, but I believe, I'm not trying to take anything away from the winner, but I got injured. That's a fact. But there was a guy that beat me, and that's just how it is.
I mean, obviously, like we're talking about the top 3 people in the world. Like that's your competition. Like it is crazy. How would you define success?
That's debatable. You know, that's, you know, people look at success in many different ways. You know, success is to be healthy. Success is to be a good father, have a good family. You know, it can be in many different ways.
What's your motivation?
My family and my daughter.
So like everything you do, that's an up here whilst you're doing it.
For sure. You know, they are the reason why I want to make them proud. And when I'm working hard in the gym, you know, I don't want to let them down, you know. I want to make them proud. I want to, you know, hopefully, you know, I want to, yeah, that's my biggest motivation, is to, you know, when my daughter got born in 2009, my life changed completely. I was partying more of the time, staying out, like you know, young kids do, you know. I wasn't necessarily young, I was 19 at the time, but you know, yeah. But you know, once she got born, I knew I had to do something. Like, I want to be there for her, I want to, like, just be successful. I want to make her proud of me, you know.
And there you go. I really do feel that this is more applicable now even than Strongman, because he's going against one person. So the Eddie versus Hafthor fight is going to be really, really cool to watch. We've met both of them. I like both of them. So it's a hard one for me to call, but I'm excited to see it. And both of them have these really amazing mindsets. That's why they've both won World's Strongest Man. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Guys, this video was made possible by Mulliganbrothers.com with a Not a Journal, which is linked down below. We did fly out to Iceland to be able to film this project, and all of our projects, we take our whole film crew all around the world with our cameras to find the best motivation and inspiration. So people go into Mulliganbrothers.com and buying the t-shirts and the journal, it helps support this. So thank you very much. If you want to see what I get up to on a day-to-day basis, including strongman training, which I've started recently, doing a little bit more seriously, go to my Instagram, @JordanMulliganBrother, and I'm going for a PR this year of a 440-pound stone. That's my goal. That's my biggest goal this year. So keep your eyes peeled. Have a blessed and productive day. Go inspire some change, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.